Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing a Ford F-450 Platinum. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Super Ford here in Salt Lake for giving me some time with this truck. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check what they have currently. If you have any questions or need any help, just ask for Jaden. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Powering this is the high output Power Stroke. That's a 6.7 liter turbo diesel V8 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. It puts out 500 horsepower and then 1,200 pound-feet of torque. Now before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you're going to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting at the top, you guys can see the cab lights there, and then popping down below, Super Duty stamped into the hood. And then we've got the upgraded headlights here with the Platinum. You guys can see they're different from like the Lariat lights, for example. And then different trim here with the grille as well. You got the Ford logo there though, that's gigantic, by the way. I mean, this thing is like, I mean, that's huge. That is enormous. Anyways, we've got tow hooks there at the bottom, fog lights as well, and then you got the big old air dam. And putting it all together, definitely big and in your face. Now, because this is a 450, we have an interesting tire and wheel setup. So 275 by 70 by 19.5 in the front and over in the rear. You guys can see with the wheels, you've got the chrome finish on them. And yeah, I mean, pretty decent tires. And then really beefed up suspension as well here with the 450. And then you notice we got the giant fender flare here that's painted. Got your Platinum 450 logo, and the big splash guard there. Got the Power Stroke badge, which is red to signify it's a high output. And then you can see with the trim here on the side as well. And then you got the bedside step, another cool feature. And then, of course, being a 450, we got chunky leaf springs. And then here is our full side view with the 450. Now, taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function. We've got the remote start function, tailgate drop down, and then the Ford logo there on the back. And popping into the rear, we have an 8-foot box back here. You've got the fifth wheel setup already, and then you can see the LED lights. On either side, we've got an outlet here in the back as well. No bed liner, though, but we do have the ruler here in the back, and then you got the tailgate step as well. And then this one's in, oh, cool, I was gonna say it's in transport mode, so it might not do the tailgate raise, but it did it. You can see the upgraded taillights here. So again, these are different from a Lariat. The Platinum and the Limited get nicer taillights. And then we've got the Platinum plaque there. You can see the bumper steps as well. And putting it all together, I mean, this truck is gigantic. Also, you got marker lights there at the bottom. I just noticed that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the looks. Now, taking a look at the door panel, you can see the soft touch here at the top and then down below. And then look at the stitching and everything. And I like the wood trim right there. And then speaker for the Bang & Olufsen sound system. And then taking a look at the leather seats, again, Platinum logo, perforated all down the center portion. Look at the trim there on the side. And then good storage underneath also got in the way. Now with the 450, I mean, tons of legroom, just like every Super Duty. And then we've got heated seats here in the back. We got vents, USB ports. And then I like how this is even nice trim as well. And then also tons of headroom, by the way, because again, it's a Super Duty. Now taking a look at the front door panel, again, soft touch here, and then look at the trim down below. Got the wood trim here, blind spot running with the mirrors, and then you got your memory seat function, the extension function, you've got your power folding mirror function too with the adjustments, all of our window controls, front to rear automatic, speaker for the Bang & Olufsen sound system, again, tons of storage, by the way. And then you're probably wondering, payload is 4,830 pounds with this 450, gross vehicle weight rating, 14,000 pounds. And then you got really nice trim here on the front seats, power adjustments all on the side, parking brake here with your pedal adjustment. You got your light controls here with your mirror lights. You can see the tailgate drop down, and then the steering wheel is power adjustable. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see the soft touch all around and then the brown contrasted stitching. Got the Platinum logo there. Controls to the center stack. You've got your adaptive cruise control as well as the volume controls and all of that. And then turn signal / windshield wiper stock. And then we do have a column shifter here, which you've got the plus and minus to shift the gears yourself, and then you got the manual mode as well. Full digital gauge cluster here, which you can use to see different bits of truck information. This is also where we can change the drive mode with the truck, which is kind of cool with the different animations that you have, if you ask me. Anyways, 360 camera system, which I think is probably a must-have with a truck this big. I mean, you can technically do stuff without the camera system, but it's very, very nice to have when you have a huge pickup truck. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, response time with the screen, as you can see, it's quick, it's easy to use. Got the little auxiliary tab there on the side as well. And then up above, you actually have your diesel exhaust brake button. This is to turn on the camera there, and you've got parking sensors, and then you've got your stability control, and then your hill descent control as well. And by the way, you've got different views, like you can view the bed as well. Now we also have a heads-up display, soft touch trim all across the dash, and then look at the outside of the glove box. It's nice, it says Super Duty down below, and then you've got more storage there. Got the outlets here, and then we've got our controls here for the radio, dual zone climate controls, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, your trailer brake controls, and then your drive line select with the drive mode select. Again, 2-speed transfer case. Nice trim here on the side, and then look at the wood trim there. Wireless phone charging pad inside as well. Some more storage here, and then you got the center console rather. I don't know why I said glove box. Massive, got the platinum logo. I like this trim. I think it looks sharp. Power setting rear window. And then we do have a panoramic sunroof, and then 6, count them, auxiliary switches. Now take a look at the window sticker. You guys can see 2024 F-450. We've got all of the equipment on this one. Total MSRP is $100,595. 6-figure pickup truck, right? Let's sum things up. Let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility of the hood, and there's a heads-up display. Both the mirrors do a blind spot warning throughout the rest of the rear. And let us set off in the F-450. So this is going to be a test drive of sorts with the truck. Again, it's in transport mode, so we can't really do a ton with it, but we can at least do something, right? So much torque out of the high output. I will say the Platinum's got really comfortable seats, and I think that they've got... No, I guess it doesn't have... Wait, yeah, maybe I'm in the wrong tab. Yeah, we got massaging seats again. I'm so glad COVID's over, because Fords now have massaging seats yet again. So while you're towing, you know, 25,000 pounds behind this truck, 30,000 pounds, you can get a massage. It's nice. It's really nice. And I will say the steering's very light. I mean, you could... I mean, I am steering this with one arm. You can do that because of how light it is, which is great because, I mean, this is a huge truck. Now, the power... It's crazy. It is crazy. Now, the brakes, they're pretty dang manageable. So, you'd think, you know, being such a big, heavy truck, the brakes might be, I don't know, a little bit weak, but that's the reason why they've got 19.5-inch wheels is you get bigger brakes with the 450. And I mean, it is a heavy-duty truck, so the suspension is a little bit on the harder side of things, but it's not bad. It's definitely not bad for what it is. Lamest test drive on the channel, right? Sometimes it is like this, though. It's better. I'd say this is better than no driving at all. It's cool to go through a tight lot with this because it's interesting to see how it performs. I love how smooth this engine is too. That's another thing that I really like about the high output Power Stroke. It's very smooth powertrain. So to cap things off with this review of the high output 450 Platinum, $100,000 is a lot of money, but here's the deal. If you were going to like live out of a truck, let's say that you're just hauling stuff cross country because that's what your business does, this I think is like the truck to get. Super capable, very comfortable. The seats are super comfortable, and yeah, I mean, again, if you're gonna be living out of this, it makes sense to have a nicer truck so that you're not uncomfortable. Imagine like you know, some of these drivers, I mean, you're talking about putting, I mean, it depends on the load, it depends on where they're going, but like I know people that are doing easily 500 miles in a day with their trucks, and so yeah, it's a lot of driving, right? But yeah, it's just if that's kind of your business, then yeah, $100,000 is a lot, but it's a tax write-off, and I think it makes sense to sometimes go more comfortable. But let me know your thoughts.